Well, I was originally supposed to going to make that video after my final exam, but because I need to wait for my time to wait for the timer of my camera to be refilled. So hey guys, this is Ichakura 2007 here, and today I'm going to make a truth video about this user who has been cyberbullying Leah and her friends 24/7 non-stop, and the user there goes by the name of Oswaldo the Hedgehog, or should I say Oswaldo the Pucca fan tart. And to some of you who still likes or neutral to this user, then I would highly suggest you also cut ties with him because of his horrible action towards Leah and her friends. No, I'm not trying to bash anyone's opinions, and it's just an advice and a warning, and this video is meant for constructive criticism purposes only. And now let's get started with this truth video, shall we? Oswaldo the Hedgehog is a huge Pucca fan brat. Why? Because he likes Pucca and even treats it like it's a gift from heaven. Like seriously, Oswaldo, we all get it that you like Pucca, but that doesn't mean that you have to treat it like it's a gift from heaven. And keep that in mind that Leah and her friends still likes Pucca. But if you guys hate or neutral to Pucca, I can handle your opinion as long as you can handle mine. But anyways, let's get back to your truth video. So seriously, Oswaldo, do you even realize that you made the Pucca fan base became extremely toxic because you kept treating it like it's a gift from God? Oswaldo the Hedgehog used the same clips over and over again. Why? Because he used the same clips in his commentary over and over again. Like seriously, Oswaldo, do you even realize that using the same clips over and over again can make people feel very annoyed and irritated? Oswaldo the Hedgehog has bad grammar. Why? Because I cannot understand of the words that he's talking about. Like, come on, Oswaldo. You know you are not a toddler anymore. You are 7 years old. And honestly though, I think he should go back to preschool and go to some English course to fix his grammar. Oswaldo the Hedgehog adds fictional characters in his commentaries. Why? Because he often adds fictional characters in his commentaries whenever he commentates on Leah's commentaries on him, which disproves that Oswaldo acts like a Sunny Day Yes Game of Thrones don't wannabe. And note, even though I still like Leah, but I don't like the fact when she became some Sunny Day Yes Game of Thrones 2.0 herself. Note, and I'm not using the hypocrite terms on it. And since I don't want to do that on her, and she only used fictional characters for entertainment purposes only. But anyways, let's get back to the topic. Oswaldo the Hedgehog used terms and clips in the wrong context. An example of the terms, he uses the hypocrite term, the opinion basher term, the wrong context term, as well as the fanboy, fangirl, and fanbrat term, because one time he calls Leah 70 fanboy, but when he should realize that Leah likes the 70 doesn't mean that he's a 70 fanboy. And this not only proves that he used that term in the wrong context, but this proves that he's a gender liar and a representative Yonder Gal 12 wannabe, since Representative did the same thing to me when she calls me a Sakura fanboy. And for the clips, however, he used the facepalm and one time he uses the facepalm clip as well as the George Justin BS word clip from Family Guy in the wrong context. And this proves that Oswaldo treats the George Justin BS word clip from Family Guy like it's worse than school shootings. Oswaldo sends death threats and grounded tests to people. Why? Because every time in his commentaries, he sends people a death threat, and he even sends Leah and AJ Raider a grounded threat. Like seriously, Oswaldo, Do you even realize that death threats do not even work at all? And it's also known to be very cruel, heartless, and cold-blooded. And also, you should realize that grounded threats don't even work at all. And this proves that you act like Paper Luigi 99. Oswaldo the Hedgehog can't handle being called a sunny day yes Game of Thrones no wannabe. Why? Because every time people call him that name, he will just interrupt it for a very stupid reason. Like, come on, just handle being called sunny day yes Game of Thrones no wannabe already. About his commentaries, Oswaldo the Hedgehog's commentary are 100% garbage and trash because his commentaries includes interrupting people's sentence, putting offense on their commentary clips, as well as muted their commentary clips, and not to mention that he also kept interrupting people's attack sequence, which proves that he cannot handle getting attacked. Speaking of the previous reasons, Oswaldo the Hedgehog likes to interrupt people's sentence. Why? Because whenever Leah and her friends talking the truth about him, he will just interrupt it for a very stupid reason, or sometimes went as far by editing it. Oswaldo the Hedgehog is a heartless jerk. Why? Because in one of his commentaries on Princess Elsa's commentaries on him, he went as far by telling Elle to shut up and even calls her a crybaby. And another example is that he made fun of Flame Twilight Studios 08's pet dog Jesus' death back in March when his name was Chubby Studios Productions. Oswaldo the Hedgehog can't handle getting commentated on. Why? Because whenever Leah and her friends doing a commentary on him, he will just commentate it and respond to it back to back. Like, come on, dude, just handle getting commentated on already. Oswaldo the Hedgehog is a huge hypocrite. Why? Because he claims that Frankie couldn't Leah brought up his past, yet he brought up Leah's past himself. And another example is that he tells Leah to stop swearing, yet he swears himself. Now you guys can see of how he shows his hypocrisy. Oswaldo the Hedgehog is a gravedigger because he kept bringing up Leah's past action in his commentary as well as in his so-called rant video out of her. Oswaldo the Hedgehog is racist because he said the N-word in his commentaries, in which he should know that saying the N-word while he is white is racist, and it also offends black people, and only black people can say the N-word. Oswaldo the Hedgehog makes people upset. Why? Because he made emo will save you all upset, which caused her to have a 5-day hiatus, which is very uncalled for him to do that. Oswaldo the Hedgehog makes people's life like heck because he made Fox Stream Studios' life in jeopardy by almost making him suicidal. Like, seriously, Oswaldo, do you even realize that making people's life in jeopardy can cause them to be upset and almost wanting to commit suicide? You should be very ashamed of yourself for what you have done to Fox Stream Studios. Oswaldo the Hedgehog is a criminal supporter. Why? Because for example, he supports Foxy the Fox 110. Like, seriously, you know very well that Foxy the Fox 110 is the user who cannot be trusted, because she not only denied her wrongdoings, but she's also one of the main reasons as to why Leah started to feel suicidal. And not only that, but Oswaldo also supports criminal users who had cyberbullied Leah 24/7 non-stop. Oswaldo the Hedgehog makes someone suicidal. Why? Because he not only makes Fox Dream Studios suicidal, but he also made Leah become completely suicidal back in between March and April. Like, what the fudge is wrong with you? Do you think it's okay that you made someone feel suicidal? No, absolutely not. And besides, do you even realize that you can make people close their account now? And do you even realize that making people feel suicidal can cause them to almost closing their YouTube account? You should be ashamed of yourself to do it for what you have done to Leah and Fox Dream Studios. It was Oswaldo. Oswaldo Hedgehog makes people terminate from their channel. Why? Because he is the culprit and the one who makes Leah terminated for the second time. Like seriously, Oswaldo, you should know that terminating people from their YouTube channel can get you into trouble for doing that. Oswaldo Hedgehog can't handle hate or criticism. Like seriously, it is just a simple thing to do, you know. Oswaldo Hedgehog is a huge cyberbully. Why? Because he likes to cyberbully Leah and her friends 24/7 non-stop. And for the final reason, then Oswaldo Hedgehog is a pedophile and a fictophile. Why? Because he dated the Pucca character named Ching, who was 11 years old, while he's 7 years old. Like, oh my freaking glob! I cannot believe that you will date a minor like Ching while you were 17. Do you even realize that it can make you a pedophile and a fictophile? Shame on you! Shame on you for dating Ching from Pucca, Oswaldo. So this was all the reasons why Oswaldo, the Pucca fanboy, cannot be trusted at all. Because of his bad action towards Leah and her friends. And Oswaldo, if you are watching this, do not even think about making a response of this video back, or else I will get Leah and her friends to deal with you. But anyways, time to wrap this video up. And if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.